Hello everybody, this is Ender's Diamond, and in this video I will be going over the Fallout 76 beta release date, who will have access to the beta, and a lot more, so stay tuned to the end. So let's start off with what everyone wants to hear, and that is the beta release date. So I do not have a specific day, but we do know that it will be released in October. Here is what Bethesda said, and I quote, "We're blown away by the response to the beta. Still sorting out the details, but we'll start letting you break it in October. First on Xbox One, then on so forth." So, what this means is that we will be getting a beta in October. Well, we know Xbox One will be getting a beta in October. I highly doubt the Xbox One first thing will be a big deal. It'll probably be a couple days, 3, maybe 4 days at the most, is my guess. So, the kind of scary thing and concerning thing to me is coming next. Now, not that this is not at all concerning. It is a bit of a bummer that the beta is not till October, and I'm sure we'll have a slightly buggy launch, but it's not a big deal. Now, if you don't care about the beta, this next part doesn't really concern you at all. However, this was said by Bethesda. "Starting in October, we'll be selecting people who have pre-ordered the game to enter our beta. We'll start small and grow over time." So what this means exactly, I don't know. However, the part that really makes me interested is we'll be selecting people who have pre-ordered the game to enter the beta. So does that mean that not everyone who has pre-ordered the game will get the beta? So, this could be a slight issue. We were originally told that if you pre-order the game, you get access to the beta just like everyone else. Now, maybe this means we'll be selecting those who have pre-ordered the game. Everyone who's pre-ordered the game will be selected to join the beta. But might it mean that a select few randomly will be chosen depending on which retailer you purchased it from? They will be chosen and they will get the beta before anyone else? I honestly do not know. However, I really hope that they stick to the everyone gets the beta at the same time. Now, while they did never say that there will not be a selection, we kind of presumed it's kind of how these things would work. So, with that said, it would be unfortunate if some get it first. At least, hopefully, they'll tell us what the criteria is. Maybe it's the platform, maybe it's the store, so we can all go buy it from one specific store. Just kidding. So, the next and final thing on our list of things today and announcements is an announcement about recipes. So this is something that really interests me. The Fallout 4 crafting was really cool. It was really in-depth. I loved it. I had a blast with it. However, there were recipes. Now, these recipes were extremely rare. And when I say extremely rare, I mean you really didn't need many of them. There was like probably 12 maybe in the game, probably less. There were very few recipes. It was mostly just for the Nuka-Colas and stuff. But if we have to find a recipe for every item we want to craft, that would be a bummer. Now, they have said that most of the items will require recipes, but you will start out with some default recipes. Now, this might be very extensive, like if you consider the Fallout 4 recipe list the default recipes, then that's fine. That's a ton of recipes right there. But that being said, it might be more like 5 or 6 recipes, and then you gotta hunt out the rest. Now, that won't be a huge deal if there's some like quest or something that'll tell you, but if you just have to run around the world hoping you'll find them, that's not great. I mean, unless it's sort of like extra stuff, like, oh, you can get this cool like Nuka-Cola thing, or you can get this cool extra upgrade, but you don't really need it. It's kind of just like extra. That way, okay, it's fine. That's totally fine. You get this extra. But if you're just saying, go find these recipes, well, then you're going to have a lot of players who have found them, a lot of players who have looked up how to find them, and then a lot of players who don't want to look up how to find them and are scouring the entire game and can't find them. Because these things can be really tricky. They can be hidden in one specific crate, and you have absolutely no idea unless you're the most thorough person in the game, especially with no storyline. With the storyline, it could work out. You could see things like, for example, you go and there's a quest and there's a room, just like we saw in Fallout 4, but if there's not a specific storyline that you're following, you may not enter that room ever in the entire game. So that's an issue. So guys, I know this was a short video, but I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was informative, and this helped you to understand what's going on. It is unfortunate we have an October beta. Hopefully everyone will, however, have access to that beta within a general time period who pre-ordered the game, and hopefully recipes will not dominate the world and become the epitome of Fallout. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in a future video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, and if you enjoy the type of content I produce, please subscribe. See you guys.